Okay, so it's Saturday, March the 7th, and I just did the Random House. I finished it last night, the Random House manuscript, and I finished it. I got to the end of it, but there's certain videos that I was looking at while I was going through it that I was thinking I can either get the transcript and just copy and paste, and then get rid of the ums and the or correct or ensure that the proper wording is in there, or I can just do a summary. But some of these videos majority of them are under 10 minutes, but some of them are like 20 minutes, and this is going to take time to sit through and to sift through them. So I think I'm going to do that at a later date, but the whole novel is completed from beginning to end with the prologue. It's got like a prologue included as well, and yeah, I'm quite happy. And I didn't do this deliberately, but it took I guess it took 7 days to complete, and I think the 8th day would be the prologue. So I guess maybe it took 8 days. Well, no, the book took 7 days. The prologue was just added in. It kind of sets everything up, and it provides a really good introduction to the writing style, the content, and the theme. And anyways, when I did I did the manuscript last year, which I happen to have on my bed right now, which is, it's crazy to think during the creation of that manuscript that I wrote regarding a friend who was going through just the after effects of a terrible breakup. I was writing like every day. I'd wake up early in the morning, I go to the gym, get like a half an hour walk or run in, and then I'd start writing, and that one was just taking off audio, so MP3s that I recorded. My friend gave me permission to record our conversations as we drove down country roads, as he confided in me the different things he was going through. So it's really as true to life as it could be. And with the creating the transcripts, I didn't have the transcript technology on this MP3 or the voice recorder application that I had, so I just listened to the audio and then wrote, kind of like a stenographer. And anyways, but I would do that, and then I would write for 3 or 4 hours, pause, eat, write for some more time, pause, do a job search, write for more time. Anyways, I poured everything into it. And then when I was doing the what's the one that I did last year, the one I completed in November, Planes and People Watching. So when I was working on the Planes and People Watching, I took it one step further, and I started utilizing the Quiet Pod at the library here in this community. And I was intentional with doing everything I could to increase my ability to have longer durations of just focused and heightened focused disciplined time. And let's see if I can sneak in here. Thanks, guys. And I realized real quickly that like this endeavor would equip me to just to be more effective and efficient pretty much at everything that you do in your personal life, like when you're talking with people and sharing ideas, listening with people, but especially professionally, with this form of work, with writing. but also it would transfer over to, you know, to other jobs, and you know, it's ubiquitous. It's quite wonderful. So it's quite the investment in such a short period of time. So anyway, so I was able to apply that with this manuscript, and I found I'm just very pleased to see like the amount of time it took to complete this novel, and now I get to create the query letter, pardon me, for this. In just one moment, please. Okay, I'm back on my way. This is getting a hot or warm beverage or hot beverage there, and and I was just thinking about something of value that I can share with you guys, you know, from this experience. And so anyway, so oh goodness, a lot of time, a lot of devotion, a lot of very long hours have been put into this manuscript, and it was sincerely a joy. And the one thing I've noticed is, goodness, well, because I work as unto the Lord, I'm comfortable with working hard for other people. But I find like when you're working tirelessly and working very hard, whether it be for yourself, but more so for a cause where you get to directly see the result of all the work, it's extremely rewarding. It doesn't feel laborious at all. It feels like time well invested, and that's the way I felt doing this manuscript. It's quite wonderful. And you know, as I'm saying this, I think, oh goodness, we can expand upon this. Like when you're in a relationship that's pure and sincere, not one of the fake relationships where people are lonely and they are codependent, so they just cling on to other people and, you know, just affix labels of their own liking, and then try and bend everything to come into agreement with the labels or the way they want to perceive things. Not talking about those relationships are draining, those relationships are unfulfilling. But when you're in a relationship with someone else, and you're both able to pour, you're both able to pour into it, and you're both equally invested into it, and keep that relationship as a heightened priority, keep the integrity of each other's intimate personal lives confidential. You esteem the other, and you both continually grow towards the vision that you've both or that has been revealed to both of you. That is, I don't know if this is a correct terminology, like when people use the term like a labor of love, but that is a relationship where it brings the best out of you. It brings to the surface all these selfish, entitled, irresponsible things that were developed from an adolescent mind, and it challenges those things and replaces those things with selfless, loving, compassionate, considerate attributes that both purify you on the inside and bring both of you closer to like that threshold of love, and you both get to enjoy the love simultaneously. So you're actually pouring out more effort, but you feel more esteemed, you feel more productive, and you get to enjoy the fruit of that labor. And I find that's where my focus is anymore. I actually find, and I don't think this is fully revealed in the writing, but I'm extremely drained by negative talk, or when people gossip about others, or, you know, they group up in like little cliques, and, you know, when people leave, they say, oh my goodness, can you believe this person said that, or that person did this? That's a highly critical spirit. It's a highly critical mind frame. And I don't mean any disrespect towards the people, but against that mind frame, oh goodness, I find it to not only be draining, but it's also, it's very counterproductive, because I know that when I leave, they're going to be saying the same thing about me. And I always think to myself, well, if I'm doing something wrong and you know better, why would you utilize that opportunity to highlight that and make fun of me? Why wouldn't you just, jot it down and pull me aside and in a private conversation explain it to me and give me the opportunity to be accountable for it and to change and to have changed behavior. That's what I believe in. That's forward motion. Everything else though is just, I find it to be very childish, and it's draining, and goodness, it can really make it can really cloud over sunny days. So anyways, that's where my focus is. And like I said, I don't believe that has I believe I revealed a little bit of it in the writing, but not to the extent that it exists. It can be rather terrible. And anyhow, I'm almost at work, and I'm going to continue on, and I'm excited to get this query letter out, and then I'll give you an update about how the query letter went. And this is all brand new for me, so it's a little intimidating, and it's very exciting, but and I'm very happy to be able to share this with you. But yeah, I'm goodness, I'm really not too sure what else to say, but I'm going to keep thinking of different things that can add value, as my intent is to write with a purpose and with the hope and the desire that what I'm writing about can provide some insight and to help those that may be struggling. And as the young woman I work with so wisely said just under a week ago, she really encourages people to hold on. The moment they feel like they can't go any further and they want to give up, that's the moment when you need to just hold on for another day. I'm living proof that it not only gets better, oh my goodness, your scenery will change, and everything changes around you as things change within you. And oh my goodness, like life is wonderful.